All right, here we go. Another video. First things first, and we'll get this out of the way. Looking forward to seeing all you guys once again on June 1st for the 15-year YWC reunion. All the shooters are going to be there. A lot of people getting invested in this. I'll see you guys there. There's not much left I can say on it. I can hype it up a little bit more. But if you're going to record a video and be part of the reunion, cool. And if not, just sign on YouTube that day. Check out the videos. It's going to be a good time. But, you know, we can only say that so many times. But what I want to talk about is Wrestlemania coming back to Las Vegas for the first time since April of 1993. Caesar's Palace. Magic. I'm just going to give you some stuff about Vegas. If you're not familiar with the area, if you haven't been there, I like to go to Vegas 2 or 3 times a year on vacation. It's my favorite city in the world. So I spent some decent time in Vegas, and it's an amazing city. First off, let's think about this. This WrestleMania coming up next year is going to be on Easter weekend in 2025, which means if you don't book your hotel now, and Vegas knows that all the wrestling fans are coming in and they know it's Easter, they're going to jack the hotel rooms up. So you're going to want to book your hotel room early. Probably you don't need to do it today, but I'd say book your hotel. Honestly, let's be conservative here. 3-4 months ahead of time, you know, because it's the rates are going to go through the roof. These hotels know that WrestleMania is going to be there that weekend. So, you know, book your hotel early. Otherwise, you're going to be paying, honestly, for, you know, a small hotel room, you're going to be paying upwards of $300, $400 a night if you wait for the last minute. So book your hotel early for Mania in Vegas. Also, geography. Now, if you haven't been on the Vegas Strip in a while, south side of the Strip is going to be the way to stay for this WrestleMania trip. Allegiant Stadium, T-Mobile are on the south side of the Strip. So if you decide you're going to book yourself way down the road, you're gonna book yourself down at the Harrah's and Caesars, and you're gonna book yourself at the Mirage, which are fabulous hotels. You're gonna have a blast, and you can get on a tram and you can get south. But if you just want to be on foot, you know, I recommend staying on the south side of the Strip. Excalibur, cheap rooms. Luxor, cheap rooms. Mandalay Bay, not cheap rooms, but decent price. So I would say to book this trip, I would say book yourself at the Delano. I would book yourself at Mandalay Bay, the Excalibur, the Luxor, you know, something like that. I would, and not only that, unfortunately you can't stay at the Trop right now either because they're tearing the Trop down, which will be interesting because you guys will all be in Vegas next year when they're doing the construction on the A's new baseball stadium, which is awesome. So stay on the south side of the Strip. Now, if you're looking to party and go to Fremont Street, then you book yourself at the Mirage. Then you book yourself at one of those hotels down there, Harrah's, which I know Stevie, I know he booked at Harrah's, but he's not gonna like Harrah's. One, you walk in there, it stinks, it's cheap, it's old, it's dirty, it's dark, but it's WrestleMania, so you sacrifice. But I don't think Breachy's going to enjoy his experience at Harrah's. I don't think the boys are going to like that hotel so much, but all those guys are going to be out and about touring Vegas the whole time anyways. But on the south side of the Strip, you got M&M World. You got the Coke Shop. You know, you can go there and do their 6 soda challenge, where they give you 6 international sodas from all over the world. On the south side of the Strip, Shark Reef at Mandalay Bay, Titanic Museum, the Bodies Museum at the Luxor. The south side of the Strip is, for me, where it's happening. North side of the Strip, up by the Strat, is kind of where people go party on Fremont Street, which I'm sure a lot of the wrestling fans are going to go to Fremont and party, and I get that. Just be careful. And when you get down to Fremont, just remember, you know, be careful. You're going to enjoy the food, you're going to enjoy the party, but it gets a little sketchy down there. There's a lot of people down there who would love to take advantage of a wrestling fan who didn't know the area on the north side of the Strip. But you get up by the Strat, it does get a little sketchy up there. So just be a little bit careful when you're out there. I don't recommend walking around with huge amounts of cash in your pocket if you're on the north side of the strip. The south side, you're going to be fine. Not a lot happening down there. Not only that, but if you're on the south side of the strip, right down the street, the fabulous Las Vegas sign, which you can pretty much walk to and take a picture with it. The guy is going to try to charge you $5 to take the picture. He doesn't work there. He doesn't work there. So you could just take the picture on your own and not pay the guy $5. It's nothing personal, but they're businessmen. They're hustlers. That's what they do in Vegas. Also, when you're walking up and down the strip next year, and excuse me, my freaking nose is running. Okay, so also first timers in Vegas, Las Vegas showgirls are going to come up to you. Picture, welcome to Las Vegas, welcome to Las Vegas, picture. Now remember that those pictures aren't free. They're not taking that shit for free. They're expecting a tip if you take a picture with them. And you don't have any control of the price. So if you're not willing to pay $30 to take a picture with a girl, don't take it. And if you decide to take a picture and not pay them, all bets are off. All hell's going to be unleashed. You piss these women off. So my recommendation is when the showgirls are out there and they want a picture, just keep on walking by. It's a scam. Everywhere you go in Vegas, there's street people, and they love to get one over on you in Vegas. So my best advice is just ignore the street performers. Just keep walking, mind your own business. You don't need anything from them. And also, food-wise, if you eat inside the casinos, you're going to be spending a fortune on food. You're going to be spending a fortune just to go to Smash Burger at Caesar's Palace for 3 burgers, 3 fries, and 3 Cokes. You're going to be paying upwards of $75. WrestleMania, Easter, it's probably going to be $85, right? So if you want to save a little bit of money, eat at the restaurants that are off the strip and go to the Denny's. They have a Denny's there, tons of Denny's that are just off the strip. You'll pay half the money. You'll legit, you'll pay half the money. So when you get there, remember Las Vegas is an amazing city. Use the tram. If you need to get north to south, north side of the strip to the south, use the tram. The tram will take you anywhere you want to go. I don't recommend getting a rent-a-car either. I don't think you guys want to be on Las Vegas Boulevard on Easter with the WrestleMania crowds. My recommendation, stay on foot, use the tram. You can pick up the tram at the Bellagio. You can pick up the tram. Actually, you can pick up the tram at Park MGM. So say you're staying at Excalibur. You can take the tram from Excalibur to Park MGM, and Park MGM will take you to the north side of the strip. So look into the tram service. It doesn't cost that much. In fact, it might be a free tram service. I haven't been there in a minute, but I recommend using the tram. Go see the Mirage. I don't know if they have the Volcano Show still up, and you're not going to miss Allegiant Stadium. But I wouldn't recommend staying on the north side. You're going to be spending a fortune in Ubers. So I recommend using the tram service. And plus, the tram's just fun, but you're going to have a great time in Vegas. It is legit. If you haven't been there in a minute, it is the best city in the world. Benihana Steakhouse. And you could even do the fish spa if you wanted, where, if you're walking around the strip at night, they let the little fish gnaw on your feet, and it's supposed to be like therapeutic and cleansing. But stay away from the north side. Stay away from the Strat area. They have tons of construction up there. Traffic is terrible. The area is sketchy. I wouldn't stay at the Strat. I wouldn't stay at the Circus unless you absolutely had to. I wouldn't stay at Harrah's. I would just stay. To be honest with you, my last trip there, I stayed a couple days at the Caesar's Palace itself. I had more fun down the street at Mandalay Bay. And remember too, also, if you get bored, whatever, you get there on a Thursday and the show's not till Saturday, you can always go down the street to Thomas and Mack, pay respects to where No Way Out was, pay respect to that building. It's at UNLV, over on, I want to say Maryland, but if you keep going south, you'll run into UNLV, Thomas and Mack, which definitely go pay respects. I used to go watch basketball tournaments there every year. You head that way, you'll have a blast. The Marvel exhibit, north side of town. It's on the north part of the strip. If you want to go to the Marvel exhibit, that's at excuse my nose, that's at Treasure Island. So you can go and you can go have a good time at the Marvel exhibit. Just be prepared. It's Las Vegas. You are going to spend a fortune. Even to go, if you're on the south side, even at New York, you're gonna ride the roller coaster. Everybody's gonna ride the coaster there. But I wanna tell you, it's $45 a ride, right? And then if you're with a bunch of people and you're paying for everything, so you just paid $45 for you, $45 for the 2 people next to you, you just dropped $100 on the roller coaster. Is it worth it? Hell yeah. Is it expensive? Yeah. And if you're gonna go and you're gonna get their New York pizza, you're gonna pay for it. I mean, the slices are like half a pizza per slice, right? But you are gonna get 3 pieces. It is gonna be $75. So for you first timers going to Vegas, I recommend 3 days there, 4 days for Mania, not including the tickets, not including the airfare to get there, not including this and that. You are going to spend upwards of $2,000, I want to say, unless you know how to cut corners. I want to tell you too, and here's another big one. If you haven't been to the Vegas hotels, resort fees. So when you're booking your hotel online, prepare and plan on the resort fees at the hotel. So, and also prepare and plan on a security deposit up front. So if you're paying, whatever, $260 to get in, that you reserve it for $260, right? That's fine. But that's not going to be how much you're actually charged when you get to the hotel desk, because they're going to put a pending hold on your account for security and resort fees. So if I was checking into, say I booked a room at Excalibur tonight, just from being there a million times. If I booked a room at Excalibur and it was $37 a night, I would come with an extra $100 for the security deposit, and I would come with an extra probably $130 for the resort fees. It just, you get the security deposit back, right, at the end. And you get your resort fees back if you, cancel and leave early. That's fine, but it's an expensive ass city. Last time I was in Vegas was probably 2022, and I think I dropped almost $1,500 in 3 days. Everything there is blown up. All the restaurants, and this is Easter, this is WrestleMania. You haven't even bought your ticket yet, so just be prepared to have the time of your life in the greatest city in the world. But you are going to spend. You can't get around it. So use your tax return or whatever you need to do, or start saving now. And then if you want to have some fun, one of the best activities too is the Excalibur, the Tournament of Champions show. You're really going to love the Excalibur. I was there in 2020 and it was a complete dump, but they renovated that. They renovated the Luxor. They renovated that side of Vegas to a really high standard. So I think you're gonna have a great time in Vegas. Just some travel tips: be cautious, bring some money, and then go to WrestleMania and just have the time of your life. But don't be surprised by the time you get to WrestleMania on Sunday if you have $100 left and you still gotta buy the food at Allegiant Stadium. And from what I've seen, Allegiant Stadium prices on their food is just off the charts. So for me, it'd probably be a hot dog and a soda, and that'll be $30 right there. And then I'll be good too. And if you can, just have fun. Let it go. Let the money part of it go. And you'll never see anything like Las Vegas. It is the most beautiful city in the world in the evenings. It's a special place. I'm not recommending walking around the strip at 1 or 2 a.m. unless you're in a group of people. It's Vegas. It's a big city. It's just a city you got to be careful in. And if a girl comes up to you at the bar and you say you're at the MGM Grand and you're at the bar and you're having a drink, and she comes up to you and she wants to be your friend, remember, she ain't your friend. And prostitution is illegal in Las Vegas. It's, they have the brothels and stuff outside the city, but in Las Vegas, if you're at the bar and she wants to be your friend, she ain't your friend. Just some Las Vegas travel tips. Otherwise, it's going to be a great time. I hope these tips helped you. Thank you.